Game 162 is in the books, and if we subscribe to the Derek Jeter, George Steinbrenner mentality of championship or bust, then that means the real season is about to begin. The Yanks wrapping it up today with a 6-4 victory over the Pirates here at Yankee Stadium. Just a really ugly, wet, gross kind of day, but it worked out all right on the home team side because after the delay and after Aaron Judge was scratched because of the wet conditions, everybody got through the game healthy as far as we know. And Alex Verdugo came up with the game-winning hit, a go-ahead 2-run single in the 8th inning. Clark Schmidt said he was surprised they were able to get through this game. They really grinded through it. Conditions were really nasty out there on the mound, especially he said there were times where he didn't even know where the pitching rubber was because there was so much dirt and mud in places where it was not supposed to be, but they did get through it. And this was an important start for Schmidt because as the Yankees now await the American League Division Series, they've got home field advantage, 94 wins, best record in the AL. That gives them the right to wait out the Royals and Orioles series, see who comes through on that side. And the Yanks, their record played better this year against Kansas City than Baltimore. 5-2 against the Royals, 5-8 against Baltimore. So Schmidt said, hey, the Yankees are the team to beat. They're the best team in baseball in his opinion. So he thinks they match up well with everybody. So we'll see what happens here. In the immediate future here, this was an important start for Schmidt because you've got Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon pretty much assured of starts there in games 1 and 2. I know that you could move Rodon to game 3 if you wanted to matchup-wise, but those two are assured of starts. And so your game 3 starter is going to be between Luis Gil, and Clark Schmidt. And Gil yesterday gave up a season-high, career-high, 4 home runs in a loss to the Pirates. So this was an opportunity for Schmidt to make up some ground here. He didn't really do that. I think you give him a mulligan because of the conditions. He said he didn't help himself and didn't execute in a lot of spots, but the conditions were pretty gross. And on the whole, you look at his season there, sub-3 ERA. I know it was injury interrupted, but he makes a pretty compelling argument there that he could help the Yankees in a lot of different ways here in the first round and beyond. Schmidt said it doesn't matter to him whether he starts or relieves. He hasn't been told, but he said, hey, I'm trying to win a World Series, so whatever helps the team in that regard is what he wants to do here. We did hear from Anthony Rizzo in the postgame. Rizzo had a light brace or kind of an air cast, I guess you would call it, on his right hand. Said he's feeling better than expected, and he's still hopeful that he could be back in time for the division series. The Yankees left that door open because they recalled Ben Rice from AAA, but instead of placing Rizzo on the IL, which would have effectively knocked him out for the division series, they sent Scott Efros down. So Rizzo technically is still on the active roster, even though there was no way he was going to play today. And he said it's a pain tolerance issue, and he's going to try over the next few days after he gets some more treatment to see where he's at and see if he can be an option for the ALDS. If not, the Yankees will probably go with Ben Rice. Oswaldo Cabrera will also be in that mix. So they do have some decisions here coming up. Certainly with the pitching side, certainly with first base, and a few more that we're going to get into as this workout week goes on. The Yanks will have tomorrow off completely, and then Tuesday they'll have a workout here at the stadium. Wednesday and Thursday there will be some stuff going on here, probably just live simulated action between pitchers and hitters, and then a full workout again on Friday in advance of Game 1 of the American League Division Series, which will be right here on Saturday, October 5th. Game time still TBD. Opponent still TBD, but we do know it will be either the Kansas City Royals or the Baltimore Orioles in that visiting dugout. Hey, this is a fun time of year, so get ready for it. That's the Hokey Pokey. That's what it's all about. Your final score in Game 162 was the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 4. See you as the workout week continues.